Good afternoon everyone. Today I'm excited to share an innovational hands-on tool for teaching foundational maths in grade R to 3. It's called Number Builders Breakup Block Adventures, a fun engaging way to help children master place value and breakup method. What is Number Builders? Number Builders is a story-based interactive math game where learners physically build and break apart numbers using blocks, boards and fun characters. Think of it like Lego, but for numbers. What it teaches. The kit focuses on breakup methods, also known as partitioning. Kids learn how to decompose numbers like breaking 74 into 70 and 4, and then use the strategy to solve additioning and subtraction problems. It strengthens number sense and prepares them for mental maths. So what will be in my kit? The kit includes a place value mat with columns for hundreds, tens and ones, color-coded breakup blocks, illustrated story-based mission cards, reward stars and DIY spinner for game elements. So the reward stars are for every time when the learners like to feel important. So after every sum, when they get it right, they will get a reward star. So it will be collectible for every week. It's all this whole innovational tool. It's all printable and perfect for small group and whole class use. Why I think my innovational tool will work? It is because it supports deep learning by helping kids physically see how numbers are built. It's engaging, learners spin, build, break and talk. And it's accessible even for kids with language barriers or learning difficulties thanks to its visual, hands-on design. So here is an example of how it will sound like in class. So let me give you a sense of how it will play out in a classroom. So one boy will say, I got 47. And then the girl will be like, that's 40 and 7. And the teacher will say, can anyone build 47 another way? So this kind of dialogue builds vocabulary, confidence and collaboration. So guys, here I'm going to give you an example of a mission. So here's one of the story-based challenges. So it says you need 56 water bottles and 27 snack bars. Use your breakup blocks to find the total. So kids will break up the numbers into 50 plus 6 and 20 plus 7 and then add it into parts. So it's not just solving, but thinking, building and explaining. So I will demonstrate how they will use the breakup method to solve that sum. So before I start, I just want to show you guys, this is the reward stars. This is the number color blocks. This is the money for the challenges where they say you have 20 rand and the donuts cost 10 rand at the donut shop. How many will you need? So then you solve it with money. So this is the mission cards. And this is the columns with hundreds, tens and ones. And this is just my piece of paper where I'm going to demonstrate. So the first sum said, it said you need 56 water bottles and 27 snack bars. Now we're going to use the breakup method. So here we wrote the sum and now we're going to put it in the columns. So now we have to look for 50. We're looking, we found 50. Let's put it there. And we found 6. So basically now it will say 50 plus 6. And now we need to find 27. We got our 20 and then we got our 7. So now it will be 20 plus 7. Is this it? How the learners will put it. But now we're going to put it together in our columns. So it will be 50 and 20 and then it will be 6 and 7. So now we need to solve it in the breaking up method. So here we wrote it up in the breaking up method, tens and units. So now we're going to write the answer. So here we got the answers of that sum, but now the problem is there is still a 10. So now we need to use the breakup method again. So we're gonna divide it in, but first, before we do that, we need to find 70, there we go, and 13. So we'll be looking for our 10. Where's our 10? I assume this is our 10. We got our 10, and then we look for our 3. So we got our 13. Now we're putting it in our columns. So 70 and 10 and then 3. So now we got it there and we wrote it here. So now we're going to work. And here we worked out the whole sum using the breakup method with help of the columns of tens and ones. So you physically saw where the tens are going, or what the tens is and what the units is, in order for you to do the sum. What kids love? Children don't feel like they're doing maths. They're on a whole mission. They're building robots, shopping in a donut store, or packing for jungle trip. It taps into their imagination and makes math meaningful. So my innovational tool, it's easy to use. It's teacher friendly tool. The kit is easy to print and prep, adaptable for any level, so you can use it for grade 1, grade R, grade 2, grade 3. And it's great for one-on-one groups or learning centers. And best of all, it's fun for everyone involved. So we have come to the end now, and so my last slide is building the number confidence. So let's help our learners see numbers, build understanding and enjoy maths. Number builders bring numeracy to life. So thank you guys, thank you, and I'm happy to share the printable kit with you or answer any questions. Thank you.